right, if loving you is wrong, fans, this video, let's try to get it to 30 likes. I think we'll get more. I feel like 30 is like a base number. Now, in the last episode, Justice was giving a lot to chew on, so to speak. Finds out his mom's out of jail. Gets to go back home with his mother. Has to deal with the fact that his mom is kind of the last person to tell him not to lash out and resort to violence as a measure to handle people who treat him bad, even though, you know, the situation between her and Travis. Now, there's a difference between a child being disrespectful and a child asking legitimate questions. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I had those kind of parents who would be like, you know, because I said so, and any kind of contradiction would be, you know, looked at as disrespect. Whereas Justice wasn't being disrespectful, but it's like, well, mom, you know, you really didn't set the best. I mean, honestly, I can't say what would be the right or wrong thing for Justice to say because I've never, thankfully, had a parent that killed someone. So it's like, I honestly don't know how would I look at my parents, you know, my mom or dad, if I found out they killed someone, even if it was like self-defense or, hey, I had to kill this person because they threatened to kill or kidnap you or whatever. Like, I don't know how that conversation will go. So I can't really sit here and say my full thoughts because I don't have any context to relate to. Like, even if I read up on this kind of stuff, it's one of those situations where it's an experience kind of thing. Like, I don't know what's going through Justice's mind. I mean, it's just a matter of, I know my mom got arrested for killing someone, and I'm dealing with the backlash at school, and I'm staying at the neighbor's house. You know, I'm not at my home anymore. So now he and his mom are able to kind of make amends and, you know, just start over fresh. And I was like, that's great. But instead of a fresh slate, he gets yet another bomb drop that, hey, I'm your dad. Hey, I was in jail. Hey, I'm staying here. So there's a lot going on in Justice's mind. And this is the thing I hate, the fact that we only have 2 episodes left. And honestly, I don't think we're going to get a lot of Justice tonight. Maybe we'll get a scene of Terrell laying on the couch and Justice comes to talk to him. I don't know. But it just seems like a lot's going on. I don't want to assume the worst, like Justice is going to do something drastic, like, you know, harm himself or harm Terrell or something. I don't think he'll take a gun and kill his own father. I don't think that's the situation at all, just due to the fact that Terrell doesn't seem to present a threat like Travis did. Because remember, Travis, according to Justice, would be coming up to his window at night and talking to him and stuff like that. And there's no telling what the heck he was trying to do behind the house with the wires and everything. I don't know about that. But what do you think is going to happen with Justice? It feels like there's a lot going on. Again, I don't want to assume the worst or like something's going to happen. If there was any child who would die in the show, I'd probably think it is Mika, you know, Esperanza and Eddie's daughter. I've already done a separate video on that. But what do you think is going to happen? Because like I said before, I hate the fact we only got a couple episodes left. And there's so much that could theoretically be done with Justice's character. I mean, because didn't he say he killed Ramses or something? So do you think he'll kill Terrell as well just to get him and his mom's life back on track? Nah, I don't think so. At least I wouldn't hope. Yeah, that would be weird if he did that. But, I mean, I feel like there isn't enough time to have Terrell and Justice develop a relationship. Or how is Justice going to... Do you think Justice is going to crack under the pressure and the stress of all that's going on? Like, I mean, it's enough that you got to fight to school every day because your mom is a murderer and she was in jail, but now you find your father for the first time and found out he was a jailbird as well. So what do you think that's going to make Justice do? Like, I really don't have any full theories here because I just kind of spat out what I've been thinking. Justice lashes out, Justice harms himself, Justice harms Terrell. I don't know, but I just feel like this is too much for him to handle at once, as Kelly said. But let me know what you think will happen before the show comes to a close. Like, honestly, I feel like there needs to be an epilogue. There has to be a time skip or something to let us know what happens to these characters, because there's no way in hell 2 episodes, even if, which I do hope, that next week the finale is 90 minutes long, I don't think there's enough time to go through everything. But let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, hit me up on social media by following me. Links to everything is in the description below. I even have my LinkedIn account down there. For real, like, hit me up on all these social media platforms. Or if you want to donate to the channel, just say, hey man, I love what you do here on YouTube. Here's a couple bucks just to show that I support you. Hit me up on PayPal or Cash App. Or if you want to donate to the channel another way, join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. This isn't BET Plus. It's not $9.99. This isn't Netflix. It's not $8.99. This isn't Hulu. However, how much that costs. This isn't even Disney Plus. You can join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Sure, there are different tiers, but you can join for as little as $1 a month. None of that's necessary. You don't have to do anything monetary for me, but you just watching this video does help with the ad revenue. You hitting the thumbs up button helps with the ad revenue. You leaving a comment helps with the ad revenue, because your interactions on this video helps me fight the YouTube algorithm, meaning that the video gets more exposure, meaning that more ad revenue comes in, meaning more money for me, meaning that I can pay bills, because hopefully, fingers crossed, things are going well with my eBay store. I should be getting a new computer by the end of the month, because remember, I was able to get a new iPod last month. Whew, that set me back a bit, but thank goodness for eBay and people donating, because seriously, I cannot thank you enough. Like, people donating $2, $5, $10 here and there, that actually goes a long way. So hopefully I have a new computer by the end of the month, and then I'll be good to go with my tech. It'll be even better than it is now. But with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all soon.